What would you change in your neighborhood, and why? That's a classic speaking topic for exams like IELTS or Duolingo, and honestly, it's a great question to think about in real life too. If I had a magic wand and could change one thing about my neighborhood, it would definitely be to create more green, communal spaces. Let me paint you a picture. I live in a pretty typical urban area. We've got rows of houses, apartments, and a few convenience stores. It's functional, but it lacks a certain soul. There's nowhere for people to just hang out, relax, and connect with nature or each other. Kids play on the sidewalks, and the elderly don't have a comfortable place to sit and chat. So, my big idea would be to transform some of the underused lots or concrete areas into vibrant community parks and gardens. I'm not talking about massive, sprawling parks that require a huge budget. I'm thinking smaller, pocket parks dotted throughout the neighborhood. Imagine a small, forgotten corner between two buildings turned into a beautiful garden with benches, a small playground for toddlers, and maybe even a few plots for a community vegetable garden. This would be amazing for so many reasons. First, it would drastically improve the mental and physical well-being of the residents. Having access to green space is proven to reduce stress and encourage physical activity. Instead of being cooped up indoors, people could go for a walk, read a book on a bench, or get their hands dirty planting some tomatoes. Second, it would build a stronger sense of community. These spaces would become natural gathering spots. Neighbors who might only exchange a quick nod in passing would now have a place to interact. You'd see parents connecting while their kids play, or older residents sharing gardening tips. It would foster friendships and a feeling that we're all in this together, making the neighborhood safer and more supportive. And third, it would be great for the environment. More plants and trees mean better air quality, a habitat for birds and bees, and a more beautiful place to live. A community garden would also promote local, healthy eating. To make this happen, I'd propose a community-led initiative. We could organize volunteer days for cleaning up the spaces, planting, and building simple furniture. We could seek small grants from the local council or partner with local businesses for sponsorships. It wouldn't just be a project handed down from above. It would be something we, the residents, build and care for together. That shared ownership is what truly makes a neighborhood feel like a home. So that's my dream for my neighborhood. More green, more connection, and more community spirit. It's not about a massive overhaul, but about small, meaningful changes that would have a huge impact on our daily lives. Now, this topic often comes with follow-up questions, so let's practice a few. First, do you think it's the government's or the residents' responsibility to improve a neighborhood? I believe it's a partnership. The government should provide the basic infrastructure and support, like funding and permits. But residents bring the passion, the local knowledge, and the manpower. When both work together, you get the best results. Another question might be, what are some of the challenges in making changes to a neighborhood? Well, the biggest hurdles are often funding and getting everyone to agree. Some people might resist change, or there could be bureaucratic red tape. Overcoming this requires clear communication, a solid plan, and showing people the tangible benefits of the proposed changes. And finally, how can technology help in improving a neighborhood? Technology can be a fantastic tool. We could use social media groups or a neighborhood app to organize events, share information, and gather feedback on projects. We could even use crowdfunding platforms to raise money for our community garden. It makes communication and organization so much easier. So, what about you? What would you change in your neighborhood? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful for your exam prep or just got you thinking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos. Thanks for watching.